Hey, hey, what's up, collective? Child, we had a blizzard. We had a blizzard going on. I don't know, it might be similar to 78, if any of y'all remember that. Alright, on the East Coast. Alright, today is February 23rd. It is 7:58 a.m. Yep, it's one of those laid-back kind of days, right? And here I am. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? Let's get into this tea. Let's see what's going on in the ethers. Remember that time is fluid. So whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. So please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Okie dokie. What's the message here, Spirit? We got moon energy. Alright. Reactions, feelings, hidden feelings. Could be dealing with the Cancer. You don't have to be. But somebody's definitely nurturing, Spirit said harboring feelings. Look, water. Somebody's definitely harboring some kind of emotions. Yeah. They still, something is triggering someone to keep diving back into something old. We got the 4th house here. This is about family. Could be Cancer energy again. Alright? What makes you feel secure, support, your home base or family. So this is somebody is manifesting some kind of security. Alright? Maybe somebody is wanting security, okay? Support, a home base, a family. And somebody could be in their feelings because that's not there, you know what I mean? Or this is something that they want, they desire, right? Come on, Spirit. Damn, these cards are flipping over my hand like crazy. What's the message, Spirit? The sun. No, dang, even the sun is Jupiter. Planet of luck. Right? Finances. Wish fulfillment. Good fortune. Blessings. The granting of. Somebody may be getting what they wish for. Somebody definitely could be getting what they wish for. We got Sagittarius, Pisces energy here. So something good's coming. It's like the nurturing, it's like building, planting seeds, watering, nurturing, caring for, creating, right? Yes, a secure environment for yourself. Having supportive people around you. When you have people around you that support you, it helps you to be a better person. It makes you want to do more, right? To elevate. Yeah. And I feel like you want to share that with your family. You want to share that with the people around you, the people that support you, right? Your good fortune, your blessings, your grace, right? Blessings. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. But I feel like that's something that you're creating for yourself at this time, or that's your desire, right? You're planting the seeds. You're nurturing the seeds. You're giving them as much love and support and energy. Whether this is a seed, a newly planted seed, a thought, an idea, it's like now you're putting it into motion. You're acting as if you already have it, right? You're nurturing it. The idea of it, right? All right, come on, Spirit. I'm picking up an acorn. Somebody planting an acorn. Somebody could have like to pick up acorns. Can I get another one? We got Venus, love. Thank you, Spirit. Now there go the sun. There go the sun. The creation of, the gaining of respect for, things being brought to light. Something you could have been praying for, wishing for, hoping for. It's about to come to fruition for you, collective. And I feel like the way that you've gone about it is going to bring you also not just the environment that you desire, and the emotion and the support and the stability that you desire, but it's also going to bring a newfound respect for how you did it, if that makes sense. It's had a deja vu moment. Also with this moon energy, it's giving me going deep within, right? Prayer, meditation, focus, positive thoughts, right? Keeping focused, keeping your mind, your eyes on the prize, right? Never mind the distractions around you. Not being deterred. I'm hearing. Okay, let's get some more cards here. Let's go. Let's go. Things being brought to light or to life. Good fortune. So yeah, so it's going to be seen. It's going to be obvious. It's going to be obvious that you are gaining some kind of acclimate, some kind of gift. It's a blessing. You're getting a blessing. Something that maybe you wanted for a very long time. You didn't know how to go about and get it. We got sexcapades. Ooh, what's this? Entanglements, romantic or sexual exploits, secret sex acts, unexpected flings forbidden. So somebody could be trying to keep something hidden. Spirit said the mind is a terrible thing to waste. Somebody could be trying to keep something hidden. Some kind of secret act that has taken place. Okay? A forbidden act. Somebody could be harboring feelings around this, whether this is regret, guilt, shame, or anger, resentment, and revenge, something like that. What's going on here? Emotional betrayal. Wow. There go 3 swords again. 209 and 211. I heard 209A. Ain't that domestic violence? 209A. That's what I heard. Was that child endangerment or something like that? What's 209A?
A 209A order, also known as an abuse prevention order or restraining order, is a Massachusetts civil court order. It protects people from harm or threats of harm from family or household members. It can require the abuser to stop all contact, move out, and stay away from the victim's workplace or school. For legal...
Somebody could be filing a 209A, having emotional feelings for someone when you're with someone else, feelings for another. So somebody could be in a relationship with somebody that they refuse to accept, that this person doesn't love them. Somebody feels like this is an emotional betrayal, and not just with this lover. Somebody may feel that also about their family. Somebody may feel like they're not getting their support from their family, members. Maybe somebody may have somebody could be going through some kind of abuse, and they feel like their family members know it, but nobody will help them. What's this? Manipulative acts. Look at that. This is a manipulator. This is a narcissist. Somebody could be dealing with a narcissist. This is somebody that's trying to stir up trouble for you. This is somebody you could have walked away from. When I see this makes you feel secure, I feel like you're focused on things, people, places, and things that bring you peace, right? And security and safety. And that you're able to be your true authentic self. I said unauthentic. But you don't have to, have your guard up and be full of anxiety and fear and shit. Because that's what that brings. Because when you have to hold your guard up around people, it's like your whole body tenses up, like, you know what I mean? And that fucks with you, man. That you're unable to relax. So somebody could be dealing with a manipulative ex, right? That was emotionally betraying them. Unseen hero, but here comes an unseen hero. Learn or teach, the granting of quiet source of support for others, support on the sideline, supportive without acknowledgement. So somebody could be finding support from someone they didn't think they would, or that would help them. This Jupiter energy. This could be a Sagittarius or a Pisces. There's a lot of water here. Remember when in the other, that water was one of the cards. So this is a lot of emotions. Somebody could be seeking help from someone that they didn't think they would be, or somebody could be helping someone that they didn't think would help them. Yeah, fuck around and find out. The Sun took a risk and pushed the boundaries. Yeah, this is somebody that they look up to, somebody that they feel like is a warrior, somebody that was able to overcome so many obstacles and challenges in life, right? They took a risk, they pushed the boundaries. And somebody who, Spirit says, somebody may have pushed the boundaries with you, collective, and now they're having to come back and seek your support without even acknowledging the fact that they may have done something to cause some kind of emotional betrayal towards you. Something is being brought to light. Somebody's gaining a lot of respect for you because of the obstacles that you've overcome. Somebody may be going through something that you may have experienced in the past, and now they have a lot of respect for you because you overcame it. This shit's hard. Ooh, Spirit, this shit's hard. That's what I'm hearing. DNA test. Ooh. Right on top of sexcapades. Somebody could be not know who the father of their child is. That's also something that they've been harboring and dealing with in the background and not talking to anybody about. Yeah. You could be suspicious of this person. Entanglements, romantic, yeah, secret. Something in secret. Somebody did something in secret and it could have produced a child. February 14th could be significant. What's going on here, Spirit, for the collective? Playing the field. Yep, somebody was out here playing the field. So somebody you were dealing with could have produced an heir. That's what I said. An heir outside of your relationship. Yep, and it could be with somebody that was jealous of you. So somebody that was jealous of you wanted to cause you some kind of pain. Yeah, they did. Yes, they did. Yep, you have gone through a spiritual revolution. You've made a significant transformation in your life. Yeah, you reach some kind of higher consciousness, especially when it pertains to self. Your individuality. Purging, I'm hearing. Purging. Growth. You changed. I feel like when you change the inside, the outside changes too. 14 on the clock. And I got 214 here. Look, 2 14s. 14 could be significant. Yeah, you've you have undergone some kind of spiritual transformation. Yeah, what's this? Positive yeah, you have a positive reputation. Even though you may have undergone, obstacles and challenges, the way you overcame it, the way you changed your perspective, the way you transformed and you integrated and you transmuted the energy right? The emotions, your reaction, your surrender. Yeah, you definitely, your name is spoken with respect and admiration. You're an unseen hero. They didn't see you as, somebody didn't see you as someone that they would admire at some point, but they do now. Spirit said they had to experience it to understand that that shit was not a fucking cakewalk. You have a positive reputation. And Spirit, I heard you cleaned your act up. Not to say you didn't make any mistakes in the past, but when we change and we transform and we repent and we turn our life, we start doing things more on the positive, not in such a selfish way, right? That is enough to push all that other shit to the background. That's just a footnote. You hear me? A footnote along your path. What we got here? False promises. Yeah, somebody lied. Yeah, somebody lied. Somebody made promises they couldn't keep, right? Or they wouldn't. There was a lot of disappointment and broken trust here. And now somebody's recognizes that all the shit that they did to burn these bridges with you, now they turn around and they see you as somebody like, damn, I should have, they just couldn't see you winning. You know what I mean? This battle. Because they couldn't see themselves winning that kind of fucking battle. But it's doable. Fuck around and found out that you created exactly what you wanted out of your life, right? In spite of all the obstacles and challenges and people, places, and things that tried to say you couldn't do it. You would never be able to do it because they couldn't see it for themselves. Excuse me. Let's get another day. Oh, we got on the bottom. Yeah, somebody's in a tight spot right now. Somebody could be in the spotlight. Somebody could be seen. They don't like it. They don't like that people are seeing them or seeing them go through something that maybe they criticized you about or they laughed about for you, right? That they created a scenario for you that was very painful and you overcame it and you became someone that, people look up to. You know what I mean? They admire your strength, your character, your perseverance. And now somebody's having to go through it themselves, right? Listen. Yeah. Victory here. 6 of Wands and the Knight of Cups. What's going on here, Spirit? I heard they spiraling. Look at that. Wow, out of reach. They can't go back and fix it. Somebody wishes they could go back and fix it. They can't. You're out of reach. Yeah. Ooh. Look at that. The Moon and the 8 of Wands. There go that Moon energy again. 8 of Wands in the reverse. So somebody could have been collaborating with another person. They also got a few people to follow them as well to cause you some kind of emotional betrayal. Yeah, they got a lot of yes men. They got a lot of folks that just went along just to get along, following the leader. Somebody could have a gap in their teeth. Somebody could be dealing with a convict. Somebody that has done prison time. They got a prison mentality. But because somebody has done prison time, people kind of follow them. You know what I mean? You know how I've seen, because I ain't been there. I've seen how people go to jail and people look at them with some kind of wisdom and courage and shit because they came home alive, right? 3 of Cups, they celebrated. Confirmation, they celebrated. Somebody could have had an ex that has done some prison time. It was three of Cups here. good fortune. Laughter. Spirit said they ain't laughing no more. That's what I heard. Not a swords, yeah. They was attacking the very person that was gonna be the one that was Superman. But they didn't know. They thought they was dealing with Clark Kent, but they was really dealing with Superman. You hear me? They didn't know your identity. That's what I'm picking up, Spirit. Let's see. Look, the devil, nigga. Yes. Ooh, here we go. Look, 6 of Cups. Exchanging gifts. Somebody may try to come back in and offer you something, some kind of sweetheart of a deal. But, yeah, everybody knows that elephant's in the room. There's an elephant in the room. You know. You know. And whoever this is that's trying to come in with this sweetheart deal, they know you know. Yeah, the devil. That they celebrated, they collaborated, and they created a lot of toxicity. Somebody could have a sweet tooth. Somebody could eat a lot of bread and butter. Somebody's a coffee drinker or tea. Somebody thinks they so smart. What's this trying to come out? Look at this shit. 9 of Wands. Yeah, some secret, something, some kind of regret. Now, this just being balanced out. Yeah, somebody regrets something that they did. They want to come in and apologize to you, collective. But see, you know, that purple elephant, that's your intuition, baby. That's that energy. That's that. You ever come into a room with somebody you know don't like you, y'all got beef, and y'all have to be in the same room? It's just that quiet. You know, I know that, you know, we ain't all that, right? Ooh, somebody got somebody and they celebrated. They could have been drinking, nigga. They definitely shared a meal together, sat at the same table. Somebody's regretting that shit. Yeah, and they thinking about they need to come in and apologize to you. Because why? Because they went down that damn rabbit hole. They followed along with somebody. Or this could be the leaders. Take it how it resonates. There was a few people. If I could count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 people. At least. Now this could be friends, family member, co-workers, you know, anybody around you. Anybody that Spirit said, anybody that would listen. These people are very closed-minded as well. It's like it takes a lot for them to open up their mind and see it, but it takes a lot of pressure, a lot of, let's say somebody so used to doing shit in a toxic way, and then something happens that, you know, is very traumatic, right? Or it scares the shit, or you wakes them up, that scared straight kind of shit. Something happens, and then now they open to see. Just like when you do clams, when you put them in the water or the heat or whatever, they open up, right? Thank you, Spirit. See them clams back there? They all closed-minded. You see them, right? They follow. They're followers until something happens. Until, oh, child, that shit is building up out there. What's going on here, Spirit? Yep, somebody's in regret for something that they did. Something about 6 o'clock, 12:30. Somebody could have been up all night. That's what's giving me, like, they've been up all night at a fucking table celebrating and regret. Somebody could do yeah, I see it. Drugs, some kind of drugs. Okay. 3 of Wands. Waiting for your ships to come in. Somebody could have lied to people saying that their ships were coming in, that they were going to share their resources or some shit like that with them. If they would, you know, pour your cup out, pour the emotions for you out to hurt your feelings. We got a King of Wands. Damn! A King of Wands here painting the red, roses red. This is somebody that pretended that they cared about you. They pretend to other people that they really have unconditional love for you. That's some bullshit. They are a liar. They are fucking liar. Five of Swords. This is somebody that's in competition with you. You hear me? This is somebody that's jealous of you, that tried to make people think that they didn't have no grudge against you. Bullshit. They lying. And whatever they lied about to other people, I don't know why the collective don't deal with me. I ain't did nothing to the collective. I care about the collective, but then they're throwing some shade. I feel like they just need to leave them drugs alone. I feel like this and that. Yeah, listen, I'm telling you what they've been saying. I'm telling you what they've been saying, Page of Swords. Somebody's also been watching to see how you create and grow your stability, your blessings that are coming in, how you did it, how you created it, how did you gain and manifest it, how'd you do it. I'm telling you, somebody sees you as an overcomer. Somebody sees you as somebody to watch, to follow. That's what they're doing, to learn from. They see that now. They didn't see it before. They didn't see any potential in you in the beginning, right? They thought they was better, stronger, smarter, more manipulative. They thought they could just bamboozle. That's all they thought. They could bamboozle anybody, and they could. Somebody I heard can take down take anybody down as far as their character. Assassination. You hear me? Two of Cups. Choices. Yeah, this is somebody that bribed people for their alliance. These two motherfuckers here, the same ones that's sitting at this table. You hear me? These two people could have been in a intimate relationship as well. I don't give a shit if it's two men, two women, a man and a woman. You heard me? They both had that same. They were both look at this shit here. They both had that same mentality. Something about sharing the tea. So these motherfuckers got together and was gossiping about you. While they was getting high, I'm telling you. While they was getting high, they would talk shit about you. These look like buds from marijuana. You hear me? Them don't look like no regular tree. They look like marijuana. Yeah, these people will sit together and get high and gossip about you and laugh about you and tell stories and create scenarios. Yeah, they did. They teamed up together. These could be two ops. I'm telling you. Look, nigga. They teamed up together to talk about you, to talk on your name, your stability, your how, this is just like sitting around, that bitch sitting high now. Well, see, she gonna lose every fucking thing. She gonna lose this, she gonna lose that. She ain't gonna have this, she ain't gonna have that. That's the shit I'm talking about. You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? Page of Cups. Yeah, look, the world, you close this cycle out, baby. Yeah, you close this cycle out. Our spirit said, feed them from a long-handled spoon. You may have even offered peace, but with conditions. It comes with conditions. You have accepted a new cycle. This is a new contract. You have a new contract. They see that shit. Somebody's in regret. You got a new contract. Listen. You see that paper in that fish mouth? This is you closing out a cycle. This is a graduation, elevation. You got a new contract. And your reputation is clean. Your reputation exceeds itself. Regardless, see that's how God is, man. He'll put distance yourself, your spirit, your energy, your life so far away from what you used to do that it will be irrelevant. Do you understand? And somebody's tried to keep that shit alive, but see, that's their toxic. That's the part that they played in your life. That's where, when you were on that timeline, these were the people that were in your life. So if you know you was in a toxic energy, they was fucking too, and they still there. What they're pissed about is you're not in that timeline anymore. You ain't in that timeline anymore. That shit doesn't affect you. It only affects them because they're still in that timeline. Ooh, I got a card I had wrote, their destiny swapped the wrong timeline. They destiny swapped the timeline that you left behind. They wanted your place. They wanted your position. They wanted to, yeah, you hear me? But you gave it up. Baby, you gave it up. The sun, they seeing it now. They seeing it now. Listen. The Wheel of Fortune, nigga. They see it now. Now the rabbit's got the gun. Excuse me. Shots fired. Shots fired. 3 of Swords. Yeah. They wanted to mess up your celebration. Your creation. They wanted to tear it up. Yes, they did. They wanted you to have burdens. It's Queen of Wands here. They wanted to create burdens for you. Are no longer burdened. Now they having to carry those burdens. Those wands are coming back. Just as the first 2 cards out was the wands coming back. Whatever burdens they created for you, they wanted you to carry. You carried that shit. Now it's their turn. That's the rule. That's the universal law. What goes around comes around. Hello, Knight of Pentacles for a fucking long time. Somebody carried something, a seed, a black seed for you for a very long time. A seed of negativity, of a black heart that can't produce anything, right? It's just, there's no nutrient, there's nothing to grow from it. Child, 9 of Pentacles, listen, look at this shit. You went from the 8 of Swords, or there's at the 9. The 8 of Swords to the 9 of Pentacles. You've been released. You see all those tricks somebody was doing to try to keep you confused, bound, scared to move forward, not knowing what's going on, what's happening around you, who is this and who, you know what. It's just kept you stuck and frozen. Who's spirit? Somebody could have been trying to do freezer spells. Listen. You can see the trick of the enemy. You can see the trick of the enemy. Judgment in reverse. Whatever they tried to create for you, it's not going in their favor. You turned that shit around. You turned some kind of judgment around that people had put on your life. You said, nope, this is not my life, and I must overcome it. You had to overcome it mentally, spiritually, in order to overcome it in the 3D. And you did that. Yeah, the veil was lifted. You were able to see. Somebody, yeah, people admire you. People respect you for how you overcame a situation. It's not the fact that you just overcame it. It's how you did it. You didn't do it with malice. You didn't do it with seeking revenge. You didn't do it with trying to tear down anybody's character. You went within. And you manifested it. You used that shit for fuel. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, sir. The Wheel of Fortune. Listen, bitch. Listen, it's a different thing when rabbit. Listen, whoever that rabbit is, somebody could be born in the year of the rabbit. Yeah, they running now. They running. Yeah, you got a King of Cups here. Water, playing tricks, and that's the fucking truth, because you're the Empress. Anyway, that's what's going on in y'all's neck of the wood. All right, happy Monday. We are in a state of, we got a nor'easter going on here, so y'all might see me from time to time today. We'll see, all right? Y'all stay up, deuces.